rebuke from the Madras High Court. Court's remarks were scathing, stating that harmony cannot be enforced by blocking religious rituals and that one side cannot be stopped from performing its functions. The bench emphasized that communal harmony is achieved only through coexistence and ordered respect for all religious functions. Let me go across to Dharani, my colleague, who's getting us more details. DMK is under fire after the Madras High Court has pulled up DMK for failing to ensure that the lamp was lit.
Well, today a division bench of Justices Jayachandran and Ramakrishnan heard the appeal filed by the state government against the previous single judge order that allowed the lighting of holy lamp on the Deepam in Tirupurangundram Hills. And after listening to all the arguments, Justice Jayachandran made a very important remark. He told that communal harmony cannot be achieved by preventing one party from doing their religious functions. It can only be achieved through coexistence is what Mr. Jayachandran has told. So this is a very important remark that is being made by the Madras High Court judge. He says that communal harmony cannot be achieved by preventing one particular group or one particular party from exercising their religious beliefs. It will only be achieved through coexistence is the message that is coming in from the Madras High Court. So what we saw in the courtroom today was a fully blown war of words between the State Government Council and the Petitioners Council. The State Government's Council alleged that the petitioner Ram Ravi Kumar he created a tense situation on the ground yesterday. He was supposed to climb the hill with only 10 supporters, but he gathered a huge crowd and he was creating a law and order situation. He was trying to create a disturbance to public harmony. That is why Section 144 has to be imposed and prohibitory orders have to be pronounced is what the State Council told in the Madras High Court today. But on the other hand, the petitioner is refuting all these allegations. He says that the state government is deliberately trying to stop him from climbing the hill and to stop him from lighting the holy lamp on the Deepam. So he says that all the actions of the state government and the police department that works under the state government, these are all deliberate and it is an anti-Hindu government and they're playing with the sentiments of a group of people who are devotees of Lord Muruga, who are devotees of the Subramania Swami here, is what the petitioner says on the other hand. So what we witnessed in the court today was full-on blame gaming. The state government's Council and the Petitioners Council, they just kept
with the court coming down heavily on the DMK government and failing to do the job despite the court's order. Dharani, the state government in its defense says that they didn't get enough time and also they didn't get a chance to put their stance forward.
Well, the state government says that yesterday, of course, Justice G.R. Swaminathan of the Madras High Court ordered the petitioner to climb atop Tirupurangundram Hill and to light the holy lamp on the Deepam. But usually, whenever an order is pronounced, the opposite party will have 30 days time limit to file appeal against the said order. But in this case, the state government did not have much time to file an appeal. The state government says they did not have sufficient time to explain their side of the story. The time was not given is the accusation that is coming in from their side. And they also go on to say that Justice G.R. Swaminathan's order is a judicial overreach because in his judgment, Justice G.R. Swaminathan told that the CISF personnel, the central security personnel, CISF personnel, they can provide protection to the petitioner and his associates. But the State Council argues that CISF and the state police cannot be equated. One cannot replace the other. So the judge cannot simply say that CISF can give security to the petitioner in place of the state police department. So this equation is not workable as what the State Council had told. So a lot of points were made by the State Council, Mr. A.A.G. Ravindran.
Right.
But all these points were...
all right, Dharani, please stay on with us. We have Mr. Narayanan Tirupati joining us on the broadcast of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Mr. Tirupati, DMK government in the court today has said that they were not given enough time and permission was only granted to 10 people, but the petitioner came there and gathered crowd.
No, it is not true. Actually, the government's argument is very bad, actually. How can they say that they have not been given enough time? The function, the festival has to be celebrated on that day. So how do they expect the court to give more time? very clearly up to 6 o'clock the court had given time, and till 6 o'clock the temple or the management did not do anything. They can't say that. In fact, they did not even go to the court. And it is wrong and it is unfair on the part of the government to hide a fact. And as far as the number of people are concerned, the petitioner had gone there. Yesterday being the festival day, yeah, definitely public will go there. How can you stop the public? So the petitioner with another 9% or 8% had gone there. That is what the petitioner Rama Ravi Kumar had very clearly said. And he was accompanied by the CISF as directed by the judge. Absolutely, the entire fault is with the government.
All right, stay on with us, sir. Let me also go across to Tamil Sai Soundarajan joining us in the broadcast. We saw how the court has come down heavily on DMK and also saying that you cannot ensure harmony by blocking the rights of only one side. But the DMK in the court says that it was not given enough time to file an appeal. Ms. Soundarajan, can you hear me?
Yeah. No. From the beginning, the government want to create a confusion. It is not the time. It is the mindset of the DMK and mindset of the government. This is the problem which is pending for a longer time. And this request has been given by the Hindu authorities well advanced. So from the beginning, because the intention of the Su Venkatesh and the MP, from the beginning they wanted to create confusion and they don't want any peaceful activity in Trippuram Kundram. Then it was the intention of the government. So government cannot argue in that way because government should favor all the citizens. They should treat all the citizens equally. From the beginning they are biased against Hindus. So how can they say that? I am asking, why can't they respond to the judgment given? They are not even responding to the judgment. They want to re-appeal. How can they do that?
Okay, let me take a quick rebuttal from Mr. Sarvanan of the DMK joining us in the broadcast. Not following the government order, the High Court has come down heavily on DMK. Isn't this a massive embarrassment?
What is there to be embarrassed about? We are following the earlier judgments of the High Court where they say, where it has been very, very clearly mentioned that it is only the HRNC department and the priests who can decide where to light the lamp. Third parties who have no business, who have no ruck with the HRNC department has no business to go and light temple. See, law and order is a state issue. When the Madras High Court directed the petitioner, they went there, created ruckus, everything is on camera. Their idea is not religion. Their idea is hooliganism. They are not Hindus.
You are saying that they were not interested in following the ritual, that they only wanted to create ruckus. But are you aware of the observations of the court? What the court has said, that you cannot maintain harmony by blocking the rights of just one side. You cannot stop a ritual.
See, it's not about, that's what the judge had misread the provisions. He has misdirected, misapplied himself. This is not an issue which has cropped up overnight. This issue has been settled for the last 100 years. Division bench judgments are there, which the learned judge ought to have followed. He did not follow all those.
Okay.
And we have, when there is a judgment, we have a right to recourse. And Mr. Amit Shah has already made these things very, very clear. He said, please don't pass orders which cannot be implemented in the matters of religion. And the Supreme Court has
You have every right to go to a higher court. I agree with that.
Yes.
But let me bring in Mr. Narayan Tirupati. Narayan Tirupati, DMK's allegation, or rather Mr. Sarvanan saying that the judge did not understand. Okay, I think we've lost that line with Mr. Tirupati. Let me see if we have Tamil Sai Soundarajan with us on the broadcast. And if you can hear me, Ms. Soundarajan, go ahead. Please, your response.
Yeah. So how can they say? Because it's a judgment and the judge had heard the appeal of the Hindu office. He cannot say because it was custom to lit a lamp in that soup. Then if we want to regain our rights, where we will go? We will appeal the government or we will go to the court. And court itself has heard it and given a verdict so that you can go and light the lamp. Why the government is opposing? Government should give protection. What is the problem with the government? The government should give protection in the name of HRNC. are opposing it. Why they want to crush the feelings of the Hindus? In spite of the judgment, I am asking, in spite of the judgment, if they would have given protection, if they would have, the rituals have been followed, there could not have been any confusion. All confusion because of the government. Or why can't they obey the order of the judge, I am asking. They cannot blame. If they want, if the verdicts are in favor of them, they will respect the court. If the verdict is against them, they will even degrade the judge.
Is that the case, Mr. Saravanan? The court also said the dargah, which alone could be said to be the aggrieved person, does not appear to have filed any appeal. So is your party bigger than the court? Is your party bigger than the court?
See, that's what. It is the duty of the government to maintain syncretism, maintain communal harmony. BJP is hell-bent on destroying the communal harmony. The persons who want to light the lamp are not true followers. They are Hindutva goons.
Who's a true follower or not?
Disharmony.
No, who's going to decide who's a true follower or not?
No, that's what we know.
And maintaining peace and harmony, does it mean by blocking only one side's rights?
Will you allow me to speak?
Absolutely. This is a follow-up question. You'll have to respond to that.
Why are you interfering?
No, I'm asking you a follow-up question. I have every right to ask you a follow-up question.
Yes, you have every right to allow me first, then ask your follow-up questions. You did not interrupt when Mr. Narayanan Tirupati or Madam Tamilisa Soundarajan were talking.
And I did not interrupt you the last time that you were talking as well. I had a follow-up question. I will ask a follow-up question. If you want to respond, please respond.
Then ask your questions. Now allow me to speak, then ask questions. Yeah. See, the idea of the BJP is to create communal disharmony. And the entire people, the entire state is with the government. And they are happy that the state government has put a full stop to this campaign, calumny of communal disharmony trying to be perpetrated by the BJP.
You know, anything and everything that is not going in your favor is being criticized by you, including the judge, including the judgment. You also go on to say that this is all being done for communal harmony. But the court in its observation, pulling up your government, says maintaining harmony does not mean that you'll block rituals and rights of only one side. Thank you very much, Mrs. Saravanan, Tamilsai Soundararajan and Narayan Tirupati for joining us on the broadcast. So in the Deepam Row, a big update from the court that we just told you about. Now, the Petitioners' Council has come out strongly holding the DMK government responsible for the chaos that broke out yesterday. Arguing before the bench, the council said the state created the disorder, adding that temple officials were initially asked to light the holy lamp. He further alleged that the police did not comply with the single judge's order, forcing the petitioner to move a contempt plea, after which the CISF protection was ordered. The petitioner, Rama Ravi Kumar, continues to press his case firmly in court.
Joining us now for an exclusive conversation is Mr. Rama Ravi Kumar, the petitioner in the Tirupparangundram Hill case that has become the point of discussion here in Tamil Nadu for the past couple of days. Sir, நீங்க திருப்பரங்குன்றத்துல தீபத்தூண்ல வந்துட்டு அங்க விளக்கு பத்த வைக்கணும், தீபம் ஏத்தணும்னு சொல்லி நீங்க சொல்றீங்க. அதுக்கு மெட்ராஸ் ஹை கோர்ட் ஆர்டர் கொடுத்தும் டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் அட்மினிஸ்ட்ரேஷன் வந்து அதுக்கு அலோவ் பண்ணல. இன்ஃபேக்ட் நேற்று ஒரு கண்டெம்ட் பெட்டிஷனும் நீங்க ஃபைல் பண்ணீங்க. அதுக்கப்புறமும் தனி நீதிபதி உத்தரவு வந்துட்டு அமல்படுத்த முடியாத ஒரு நிலைமை இருக்கு. சோ இதுக்கு உங்களுடைய முதல் ரியாக்ஷன் என்ன சார் இந்த என்டையர் டெவலப்மென்ட்க்கு?
நான் நிச்சயமா என்னுடைய கண்டனத்தை நான் பதிவு செய்கிறேன். இந்த நீதியின் கோயிலாக இருக்கக்கூடிய நீதிமன்றம் உத்தரவு கொடுத்திருக்கு. திருப்பரங்குன்றம் மலை உச்சியில தீபம் ஏற்றணும் என்பது, இந்த தீபம் ஏற்ற வேண்டும் என்பது நான் போய் ஏற்றணும்னு முதல்ல கேட்கவே இல்லை. நாங்க கோயில் நிர்வாகம் ஏற்றணும் as a rule. எக்ஸிக்யூட்டிவ் அத்தாரிட்டி.
So there is a full-blown flashpoint in Madurai, a centuries-old Deepam tradition, a high court order and a hilltop that has become a battleground between devotees, temple authorities and the police. Despite a clear directive from the Madras High Court to light the Deepam at the ancient Deepatoon pillar, the lamp was not lit, triggering protests by Hindu activists and angry devotees. The court had ordered CISF protection for the petitioner, Rama Ravi Kumar, allowing him and 10 others to climb the hill and light the lamp. Now, in its order on the 1st of December, Madras High Court had said that the management of Subramanya Swami temple should allow lighting of lamps on Kartigai Deepam, which falls on the 3rd of December. However, no arrangements were made by the temple. And hours before Deepam, the district administration imposed prohibitory orders. Police blocked the group from climbing the hilltop, and the lamp was lit on another pillar, not at the Deepathoon, where the bench insisted the tradition must be restored.
மாண்புமிகு நீதிமன்றம் சென்னை உயர்நீதிமன்ற மதுரை கிளை திருப்பரங்குன்றம் மலை உச்சியில் தீபம் ஏற்றப்பட வேண்டும் என்று சொன்னது. இப்போ அதற்கு அப்புறம் நீதியரசர் மாண்புமிகு நீதியரசர் சொன்னார், இந்த உத்தரவை அமல்படுத்தணும், எக்ஸிக்யூட்டிவ் ஆபீசர் மலைக்கு போகணும், பெட்டிஷனர் உள்ளிட்ட 10 நபர்களுக்கு சிஆர்பிஎஃப் பாதுகாப்போடு அழைச்சிட்டு போய் தீபம் ஏற்றணும்னு சொன்னாங்க. தமிழ்நாட்டில் இருக்கக்கூடிய இந்த காவல்துறை அரசு என்ன சொல்றாங்கன்னு சொன்னா, நாங்க அந்த மத்திய பாதுகாப்பு படை வந்தாலுமே அவங்களையும் சேர்த்து அரெஸ்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க. கேட்டா 144 தடை உத்தரவு போட்டிருக்குங்கிறாங்க. நான் கேட்கிறேன், ஆட்சியர் போட்டிருக்காரு சொல்றாங்க. நான் கேட்கிறேன், இந்த நாட்டில இந்துக்களுக்கு வழிபாட்டு உரிமை இல்லையா?
Over 50 people have been detained despite having a court order in their favor, and the DMK IT wing has posted this on social media. This is how they tried to project the situation. Residents celebrated the arrest of the goons who attempted to incite a communal riot. Dear Sangees, this is Tamil Nadu for you. This was DMK's response on the action taken by the police after they did not allow lamp to be lit at the Deepathoon pillar as ordered by the High Court. BJP has hit out at the DMK government, accusing the department of working against Hindu traditions. They warn the DMK government people will avenge this.
ஆன்மீகத்திற்கு எதிரான ஆட்சி, ஒரு சமுதாயத்திற்கு எதிரான ஆட்சி. தீபாவளிக்கு வாழ்த்து சொல்வாரா? மாட்டார். வேற எதுக்கு வாழ்த்து சொல்வாரு? அது உங்களுக்கு தெரியும். நேற்று உயர்நீதிமன்றத்தில் ஒரு தீர்ப்பு வந்திருக்கு. என்ன தீர்ப்பு அப்படின்னா, மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு கொடி கம்பம், அதுல தீபம் ஏற்றணும். இது காலங்காலமாக 500-1000 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்னால நடந்து வரக்கூடிய ஒரு பிரச்சனை. ஆனால் இன்னைக்கு அறநிலைத்துறை அமைச்சராக இருக்கக்கூடிய மதிப்புக்குரிய சேர்பாபு அவர்கள் தீபம் ஏற்றுறதையே இன்னைக்கு எதிர்த்து கோர்ட்டுக்கு போயிருக்காங்க. அப்படின்னா இதை விட மோசமான ஒரு கேவலமான ஒரு ஆட்சி நமக்கு வேண்டுமா வேண்டாமா என்பதை தீர்மானிக்கிற கூட்டம் தான் இந்த தூக்கு திட்டம்.
All right, we're moving on now. We have some breaking inputs coming in on the broadcast. We're given to understand that there is a development regarding the hijab row in Mumbai. Before we break that story, the visuals on your screens are of the chaos that broke out last evening when the devotees, despite a High Court order, were not allowed to light a lamp at the Deepathoon pillar. That's when chaos broke out. That's when the protests erupted.